So have it right, up the CHELS, up the Minerals FC, big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning in life, all that jazz. First and foremost, guys, I want you all a smash to pieces, that like button. If you haven't smashed that like button, smash it right now. If you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, make sure you do subscribe. We're on the road to what? 10K, let's have it right. We're very close, guys. We're what? 300 odd over, just over 300 odd to get to the 10K, so make sure you smash that subscribe button. Big up to everyone. We've got the notification bell, ding dong, let's have it right, all that jazz, so make sure you do smash that notification button so you know when we go live on the Minerals FC. You know the deal. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is pinned down below in the description, guys. I haven't even put it in the chat, but I'll put it in later on. Respect to everyone in here. I hope everyone's doing well. And we're going to have a great stream. Apologies, I couldn't stream last night. It was too late, mate. I mean, I didn't get back till midnight after the game. Today has been an absolute stinker, a howler of a day, bruv. It's just been non-stop. I literally got in not very long ago. So I've got it all set up and we're ready to land the damn Minerals and say it as it is. So respect to everyone that's been waiting around. Apologies for the lateness, as always. You know how it is, bruv. But salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras out there, landing it in the chat. Make sure you do get in the chat. Make sure you do keep landing your Minerals. And we've got a lot to go through, as we had to make the introductions, have it right, of the old Siri Merchant, Meatloaf Bowley, and the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Good walking into the dressing room. Why? Because we got the 3 points today. We got the 3 points. So, yeah. We're going to say it as it is. We're not going to sugarcoat nothing and be real about the situation. But big up to everyone in here. Make sure you smash that like button. Hopefully those fucking goons get mudded by the Porto. Respect to the Porto. In fact, respect to Porto, because let's have it right. Yeah. These lot know about European pedigree. They know who the biggest team, the most elite team, well, let's have it right. London's blue. You know what I'm saying? London is blue. They've gone specifically to the bridge to throw up the Porto flag before they go to that shite Emirates Stadium. Yeah, so have it right. And land the damn Minerals just to let them know that London is blue. And London will always be blue. So have it right. So big up to Porto. We know it's extra time. Hopefully they get mudded. Hopefully Kai Bergkamp-esque Minerals Havertz can fucking be an agent for Chelsea Football Club tonight and make sure that they don't go through and they get knocked out. And then hopefully, while we're on stream, we will be, as always, drinking their tears. Because let's have it right. They got not one European trophy, mate. No European pedigree at the Arsenal. Oh, yeah, that's right. So let's all drink in the Minerals. Salute to everyone, and a special salute to Don Roman Abramovich. Let's have it right. He actually donated about 40 odd memberships on the last stream. Unbelievable. Every time Don Roman is in this chat, every time he donates anything, whatever it is. Roman Abramovich, Roman Abramovich, Roman Abramovich, Roman Abramovich, Roman Abramovich, Roman Abramovich, Roman Abramovich. Well, let's have it right. There was none of that last night at the bridge. In fact, to be honest with you, first and foremost, I want to shout out Nick Smith, my geezer, proper CHELS. Had a great one with him last night. And it was a pleasure to meet Neil, who's in the chat. Everyone knows Neil. Met Neil for the first time. Absolute geezer. Donated something very special. And I want to give my thanks to you personally on stream again. It was a lovely touch and just top class, mate. Absolutely top class. So respect to you, my geezer. And yeah, he had his banner ready. He had the RIP Chelsea Old Boys. Let's have it right. RIP Chelsea Old Boys. That's what he had on the banner. He had the Clown Lake out, Egbali out. Let's have it right. We see things they'll never see. So respect to Neil. Love to see you, geezer. And respect to you, my man. But listen, up the fucking CHELS. Let's go. I mean, we got the 3 points. It was just absolute must. We had to get the 3 points, and we got the 3 points. We're going to talk about the game, obviously, without question. But I want to start off with the atmosphere. The atmosphere throughout the game wasn't that good for me. Not a lot of chanting. very rare. We tried, but it was pockets really. But in a nutshell, we knew we need to get that early goal. And if Chelsea get the early goal, it just settles the nerves because there's a lot of pressure right now. Everyone knows that us on this platform and everyone around is putting pressure on these clowns because they've destroyed our football club. Let's not forget about it. Let's not allow this win to pave over the cracks. We don't do that on my channel. But what I will say is we will give credit where it's due. That we will do because there was credit to give in this game. But to start off with everything, Newcastle, I just want to make it very, very clear, yeah? All right. Newcastle had no Joel Linton in the middle of the park. They had no Pope in goalkeeping position. They had no Wilson. And who's the other one? No Trippier. Very key players for Newcastle. In fact, those players were playing against us when we lost to them at St. James's Park 4-1. All right. So it just puts things into context. So we had another go like we did at Liverpool where we played their kids and we still got knocked out of Carabao Cup final. But yeah, we had a go, and credit to Gusto, Cole Palmer on the right hand side, which was where all our threat was coming from. Left hand side we had Brillo Pad Cucurella. First game back, had to be thrown in there, has had no run up, did all right, was pretty all right first half. Kept it, fairly steady, kept the press on. Enzo Casado in the middle with Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher worked his socks off throughout the entire 96 minutes. And then we had Sterling, Jackson, Cole Palmer up front, Petrovic in goal, Trev Chalobah, Disasi, and Gusto. The only lineup you can really go for. It is what it is. But first goal, Cole Palmer takes a shot. I think it's Gusto plays it in. Cole Palmer takes a shot. And as the shot comes in, you got Jackson there with a little flick to send it home. Instinctive flick. Credit to him. Maybe he just thought he was Michael Jackson reincarnated and wanted to do a little, kick flick as MJ does when he does his little ow. Yeah. And he's obviously desperate for them exclusive content from Slosh Pot Wet because he did all right. He did well, the kid. Fair play to him. He put the ball in the net. And, that's all we can ask. And that was the first goal, 1-0 up. Respect to him, 1-0 up. And Cole Palmer, main threat, really, always has been. But that's where we sort of like settled the nerves and we started to think, yeah, we can kick on. But you always felt with Chelsea, you need a 2-goal cushion, no matter what. And not even that's enough. But anyway, we move on. Throughout the game, we had a few little glimpses. Newcastle really didn't have much. They didn't really offer much. They didn't create much. But the one thing that happens just before half time, the inevitable, isn't it? It's always the inevitable. You've got Enzo Fernandez. We're in our space, in our sort of defensive area, left outside of our penalty box. Cucurella, Gallagher all trying to like press, get the ball, hold the ball, a few little triangles. Enzo picks up the ball. And what does he do? Instead of just hoofing it out and just clearing it out so we can get half time, he plays a diagonal ball across. Gusto muffs his lines, doesn't control it, but it wasn't the greatest ball. Gets intercepted. And then there you go. The ball gets laid out to Isaac. And Isaac, let's have it right, didn't really look at that up for it throughout the game, but he got that chance. He basically done Disasi like a kipper. And got through and literally placed it top corner, really, top bins. Petrovic, not much he could do with that. It was just a class finish, mate. Absolute class finish. 1-1 half time, 1-1. And you just think to yourself, here we go again. What do we expect? Going to second half, I think something that did change the game, although he didn't really impact it, was Gordon. Gordon went down, got injured. And I thought, okay, could be our night tonight because I think Gordon is one of those players that does give you threat. And I was shocked to see that he's actually quite tall. He's not as short as I thought he was. He's actually quite tall. But anyway, he goes off. You bring on that Murphy player, I think from West Brom, decent player. He comes on. They actually look better. But generally, in the mix of everything, we needed that second goal. And the second goal actually comes from I think it was Enzo, funny enough, who had a stinker last night. Let's be real, he was shocking. Yeah. But he played a ball in to Palmer, and Palmer instinctively goes for the kill through the legs of the defender, and the goalie didn't have a chance. Now, I will say their goalkeeper was pants. You know what I'm saying? He weren't very good. He was working in slow motion. Even with the Jackson goal, I think Pope saves both of those goals that we scored. But that's the difference, isn't it, bruv? That's the difference. But credit to Cole Palmer, settles the nerves. 2-1. We think, yeah, we're going to kick on here. And we did take control. Then you get Sterling with a one-on-one. Did very well in moments, but you had a one-on-one where you think you've got to bury this. You've got to kill the game. You have to kill the game. He didn't do it. He fluffed his lines, and you just thought, crying out loud, the one bit of experience that you rely upon and you want him to bag it, he fluffs his lines, mate. And that's it. You know, we could have killed the game 3-1. At that point, bit after Sterling gets taken off, and you got Mudryk come on, who we thought was going to replace Sterling on the left. It wasn't the case. It actually looked like more like Nico Jackson was playing on as a winger, and Mudryk got that sort of free role in the middle, and Cole Palmer on the right. And I think that was the difference. But I want to make things very clear before I get onto the minerals. Is the simple fact that Mudryk doesn't start games because he's not trusted enough as in a defensive way. He's not got the reading like that. He's a full-on offensive player. So you're never going to get Mudryk actually, starting, I don't think, in games against teams that have more strength. You know what I'm saying? And let's have it right. Newcastle are above us. I think they're only a point above us now. But it was the battle of the mid-off, bruv. You know, let's be real about the situation. Newcastle were injury bound. You know, they've got injuries galore, more injuries to their actual core, their spine, because if they did have Pope, they did have Joe Linton, they did have a Callum Wilson in there, and a Trippier. I think it's a different ball game altogether, and I think we don't win that game. And that's just being real about the situation. Is when you lose your spine, that's what affects you. Whereas with us, we were pretty much playing our first team. Our spine was there. Petrovic, we got Disarcy now because Thiago Silva's been exiled. Let's have it right. And he still has been exiled. He still won't get a minute because he won't sign an NDA. You know what I'm saying? Clowns, right? And then you look at Enzo Casado playing every minute of every game. Casado went down in the first half, I think it was, or his second, and he thought, oh no, second half, I think. And you think, is he going to get injured? And they're very close to getting injured, bruv. They're very close to getting injured. The amount of minutes that these lot are playing, it's too much. They're playing too many minutes, but there's nothing on the bench. You know, we had Casado on the bench, who does come on, and I'll speak on that as well. But yeah, our spine was there. That is our spine, barring Kunku, who hasn't even featured for the entire season. So I don't even want to hear that excuse. We don't even know what it's like with Nkunku, bruv. And if Nkunku's going to play, he's probably going to play as a striker anyway, or he's meant to be our number 10. But Connor, again, best midfielder. Without Conor Gallagher in our team, we wouldn't have won that game. May have drawn it, definitely wouldn't have won it. Absolutely not. Guy is a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Lansdowne Minerals. He was closing everything down, winning the ball back, playing it simple. You know what I'm saying? But as we move on, you got what's his name? Mudryk come on, and he was more central. And Cole Palmer plays the ball in, and Mudryk, mate, literally, let's have it right. Yeah, he landed down Minerals last night. That, for me, that was the highlight of the entire game, to see a special goal like that. And it was a special goal. Let's have it right. We know he can do things. We know he's got potential, but that's what they all got. They've all got potential. That's why Mudryk can't play every game. He hasn't got no leadership, no experience around him. He's got nothing to fall back on. He's always pushed out on the far left, but it seems to me he looks better in that number 10 role. He looks better when he's going down that middle. And another reason is because we were 2-1 up and we had a lead and we weren't chasing the game, it means there's less pressure on Mudryk, and Mudryk has a chance because Newcastle were pushing up a higher line and trying to press. And that's when Mudryk can hurt you with his blistering pace. So have it right. He's the fastest player in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? But Mudryk, bruv, I mean, let's have it right. He was trying to do Hazard reincarnated. I think that's a little bit far-fetched to go. It's like Hazard. I don't think he's got the technical ability of Hazard, but he's got technical ability. But it was decent. It was, you know what I'm saying? I applaud it, bruv. And he needed that goal, and it's a confidence booster. The thing is, though, he's had moments. He's had the Newcastle goal. He likes a goal against Newcastle. Let's have it right, because the last one he scored got us in the Carabao Cup fight. Well, led us towards the Carabao Cup final. Let's have it right from Trippier's Spursy job. You know what I'm saying? And he scored. What was the other goal against Arsenal? Scored the celebration. Let's have it right. So he's had some moments, but he hasn't kicked on. He hasn't really played because Pochettino needs experience. He can't just trust Mudryk playing 90 minutes. People crying out for Mudryk, but Mudryk, as a defensive mindset, hasn't got it. He hasn't got the reading of the game yet. He's still learning, he's still adapting. But in terms of attacking, he's got it. You know what I'm saying? He has got minerals. Last night, he turned out to be Ukrainian Neymar, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That goal was sublime, you know? And it was right in front of us. And it was lit, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And he knee slided like Didier Drogba, a bit like Hazard as well. Go Hazard. So respect to him, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But I listen, I can't fault him, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like Mudryk was doing a bit of Swan Lake as he was going through there. It was just beautiful, man. It was delightful to watch, you know, and stuff like that gives you a buzz. It makes you feel, you know, that's what we want to pay money for, to watch moments like that. You know, we haven't had that enough this season or last season, in fact, you know, but hopefully he can kick on. Is he going to get a gig at Leicester game? He should do. You know, he should do, but the chances are Sterling's got to play, man, because you know, whether you like it or not, that experience tactically is why Sterling plays. You know, his reading, his understanding. Mudryk, when he starts, maybe at this moment in time, it's better to have a player come off the bench like that. And I'm going to bring up Frank Lampard because he landed minerals today, what got released today, and he's absolutely spot on. And I'm glad Super Frank's been landing minerals and saying it as it is. And it was a cheeky dig at the clowns. So we will play that. I will react to Tim Sherwood as well. So have it right. But bottom line is this. We got that goal, and then Bottlechino makes what change? He takes off Palmer. He takes off, was it Enzo? I can't remember who it was. Enzo Casado. He took off in midfield and he brought on Cassidy. And that's where the game flipped because Newcastle started to have a little bit more play. We sat back. We couldn't hold the ball. We started to panic. This was before they scored the goal, all right? Because then Murphy scores that goal. But I want to say that goal, he had too much space, not enough closing down. And that was it. It was a top bins rifle, bruv. And Murphy banged it in. And then we go, oh, shit, 3-2. Here we go. We're going to hold on. The reality is we did hold on, but just about. We had 6 minutes of injury time. You know what I'm saying? Like, fair play to Cole Palmer as well. What's concerning is we're relying on a City Academy prospect, a still potential, who's now on 25 GA. That amounts to absolutely fuck all. You know, it's great for his own personal record, but the reality is we're still in the mud. We're still mid-table. In fact, Mudryk saved us last night because we got the 3 points to stay 11th, you know, and that's the reality. That's why it's a downer, bruv. When we left and I was walking and getting a train and that, he was dead, bruv. Everyone's queuing up. There's no chanting. There's no buzz. It was just like, yeah, okay, yeah, we just gone to watch CHELS. And now we're going home, and we got 3 points. There's no buzz about it, bruv, because there's nothing to be buzzing about. The reality stares you in the face. You know what I'm saying? Newcastle were shite. You know, they were weak and they were shit. And again, it's teams we play depend on how the teams turn up. And even we didn't really play that well. Let's be real. The game was a bit of dross. Apart from Mudryk's goal, it's always individual brilliance that sort of like carries you through. You rely on Cole Palmer. You relied on Mudryk to get you that goal and ended up being a winner. Why is it a winner? Why are you not winning 3-0? Newcastle weren't that good. They didn't even create that match. So you have to question that. You really do have to question it. A lot of players went, I think, on their goal, their second goal. Cucurella, few little mistakes, whatever, and granted, he hasn't had a run up. But the reality is, bruv, Newcastle are not in that great form. And we should be steamrolling them in the condition they are, like we should have steamrolled Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final with the state of their squad, their C team. Let's have it right. So, yeah, I'm not having it, really. I'm not having it. It's poor, bruv. When you look at their spine and you look at what condition Newcastle we played last night, to just about scrape it 1-0. Honestly, mate, poor. The whole game overall was a poor game. All of us around was like, are we going to hold on? Reality is you don't know, you don't think so. And that's the inexperience, bruv. That's the lack of quality off the bench. You're bringing Cassidy on. I mean, really, like, what are we doing here? So, yeah, that's all I've got to really say on the game. Like I say, it paves over the cracks. You've got Meatloaf, Bailey, Siri Merchant walking into the dressing room like wrong'uns that they are. You know what I'm saying? No fucking need to go in the dressing room. What for? You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get into all the brown envelope matrix waffle and PR that they've been fucking throwing out before the game yesterday. It's disgusting, and I'm gonna expose that as we always do. But obviously Sherwood goes, don't you think you need a bit of quality around you? You know what I'm saying? So that the team can be built around you. And Cole Palmer started. He didn't know, really what to say. What's he going to do? What's he going to say? Yeah, there's a lot of shit around me, and we need to bring in some experience and that. No, he says, we've got a lot of talent. People can't see it now, but we need a bit of time. All the same old fucking PR nonsense. I can't be bothered for it. I'm not interested in it. The reality is they're not on his level, bruv. You know what I'm saying? They're just not on his level, a lot of these players, and he's a byproduct of Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. So that tells you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bruv. Look at our defence, mate. Our defence is a joke. Yeah, Trev's only playing because he's been put in the shop window. Let's have it right. Yeah, let's fucking call a spade, bruv. Why are you not playing Thiago Silva? Where's the leadership experience? We probably don't concede, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And we win that game comfortably in the condition that Newcastle are. No. Fucking exile him. Yeah? Exile Thiago Silva. Melts! Fucking idiots. Cucurella, you're going to get sold, mate. Shop window job. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's a lot of go through. And I know everyone's watching the Arsenal. Fuck that. We don't watch the Arsenal, man. All right. But disconnect is still there. Hardly any charting. Atmosphere is quite bleak, to be honest with you. People are aware. Leicester's getting heavy, bruv. The Leicester game, irrespective of the win. And when you win a game, and there was some moments that there was a bit of patterns of play, about like minute. Other than that, it's just poor, bruv. Enzo, to me, looks like he just doesn't fucking want to be here anymore. Maybe he's going to force his way out. Maybe he knows he's got to be sold, bruv. So have it right. I'm not sure, bruv. I'm not sure. You know that. I'm not sure. I'll be real. There's Sterling as well. Doesn't look like he wants to be here. Doesn't care. I think Sterling's been absolutely disrespected since last season when Meatloaf Bailey was fucking coming at him in the dressing room going, I spent all this money on you in wages and you're meant to score me goals. What are they going in the dressing room? Well done, guys. You got 3 points. Let's kick on, guys. The more and more these clowns going in that dressing room, has no substance, has no fucking, no, nothing, man. No substance. No purpose. Irrelevant. It's just like a fart in the wind every time they walk through in the dressing room. It's like, oh, here we go again. What they're going to say? Yeah, all right, we're not listening. We don't really give a shit what you say. You're fucking clueless. Because they know, these players and these kids, they know they're all lucky and very fortunate to be here. You know what I'm saying? They're all fortunate to be here. All right. But I want to bring up something very key because last night, all the wrong uns coming out again with their toxic positivity. Oh, look, we just need a bit more time, and we need a striker, and we need a defender, and we need a top class goalkeeper. And it's like, yeah. Keep spending the dosh. All right, well done. Fantastic. Keep spending that fucking dough. Yeah, well, you can't. FFP's restricting you. In fact, we've got to sell our Conor Gallagher's, Trev Chalobah's, Lewis Hall, Matson's, probably one of the star players that we got, just to break even for FFP, to make that 100 million profit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Well, you ain't going to go in the market again. What do we get announced today? We're looking at a 15-year-old from Atalanta. It's a bit old, isn't it? Old Meatloaf Bowling, Siri Merchant. We're going up a bit now from the age of 12, 13. We're going up to 15. I thought that's too old, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, yeah? Fuck off with all this nonsense. But yeah, and another thing that broke out with Fabrizio Romano, 20 hours a day merchant, comes out again. What does he say? Oh, he comes out and says, Chelsea are looking at young left backs. They want a younger left back. Fucking more kids, more kindergarten FC. These clowns are not going to change their model. So when I saw last night on the timeline, everyone fucking getting a boner, getting excited, getting their lube out, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Lubing their arseholes, these clown lakes arseholes, because it's absolutely disgusting, all right, that you can fucking prop. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, let's flip the script. We've gone from Clown Lake out to fucking, oh, yeah, I can see the process. What process, bruv? What process? We're years behind. What do people not understand, all right? Because it's very clear when you look at it, right? Did you know last season, this exact same time at 28 games played or whatever it is, 29 games, we were sitting 11th on the same points. And we are the same this season. So someone's please explain to me, with all the structure put in place from last year, all the fucking so-called deadwood being sold, we are now in the same position. Where's the progression, mate? Where's the fucking process? Are you winding me up? You having me on? Shall I tell you what the process is? The process is we don't care if we're 11th, 10th, 9th, 7th, 6th. Well, 6th, yeah, maybe 6th. No, not even. Why? Because they're still getting 140 million, mate. If you go to 6th, you get 157 million, 70 million more. That's why they don't give a shit. Makes no difference, bruv. They come out yesterday and said if Pochettino wins the FA Cup, it's deemed as a successful season. You fucking melts. Are you having me on? A successful season, win the FA Cup and finish mid-table after spending 1 billion. A successful season. And then you got people in the fan base that are propping it last night going, oh, we just need time. Look at the players we bought. Like Pies and Mash, the little copy and paste merchant, from fucking absolutely gunning everything in sight. Yesterday, he's like listed out all the players. Oh, if only we had a proper manager and we could. What are you on, mate? You're fucking on crystal meth or something, man. Whatever you're on, bruv, you need to sort out your little brown envelope fucking minion. All right, I'm sick of all these little flip floppers. You either speak the truth and land it for what it really is. Because last night, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Absolutely nothing. Every time this season, we've gone on shit results. We've then drawn. We've won a few. And people go, oh, we're back. We're going to build on this. Then we go and lose. Then we go on a downer again. Then we go up. Then we go down. It's Nemesis in fucking Alton Towers. Up, down, up, down. Everyone's on the fucking merry-go-round. It's the magic roundabout, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Have you not fucking learnt anything? And that's why I always say you deserve everything you get. You know what I'm saying? Because before this result last night, what was the fucking... What was brought out? Let me expose it for what it really is. I did anyway. I tweeted it out or replied in the tweets. But this is the nonsense that gets flying about, bruv. Yeah? Listen to this nonsense. Joe Ravitch, founder of Rain Group, funny that, founder of Rain Group, all of a sudden picks his moment to come out and say, clearly, since Todd took over there, they've had, there's been some player judgment issues with regard to on-pitch performance. Or ask your fucking AI scouts and your Siri merchant for that. But he's trying. He wants Chelsea to win. He's one of the owners of the LA Dodgers, and they won the World Series. They're a fantastic competitor. Are they? They've won one World Series in 8 years. Is that what you call fantastic competitor? He says he's now one of the owners of the successful LA Lakers, and I think he'll help restore greatness to Chelsea. I mean, biggest PR brown envelope going, as we know. You know what I'm saying? Let's have it right. But he also comes out and says this one, and this one is the icing on the cake. He says Joe Ravitch, the man who made the Chelsea takeover happen, I bet he fucking well did. He says, if we hadn't have got the deal done by the time we did, Chelsea would have probably gone into liquidation. What a load of fucking waffle. Well, let's have it right, yeah? We had Jim Ratcliffe come in. Oh, no, it's too late. Can't have Jim Ratcliffe. No, he's coming too late. We can't process it soon enough. He knew that we're how long it was. Well, listen, if the deal's there to be made, you don't let a club go into liquidation. There's too much money at stake. And the UK government were desperate for Roman's money that they've robbed of him, and he's still in their bank earning interest. So no matter what, this club was never going to get liquidated. So another PR stunt of brown envelope waffle, yeah, all right, come from the horse's mouth of Joe Ravitch from the Rain Group, who absolutely sabotaged our football club, robbed our football club, and trying to be the so-called broker for Roman Abramovich, biggest load of bang smash waffle. But the key fundamental is it's from the Times Sport. And the Times Sport has got a wonderful link at Chelsea Football Club because the Times have someone called Tom Roddy. And Tom Roddy's been employed by Meatloaf Bowling's Siri merchant as the communications director at Chelsea Football Club. So I find it pretty fucking ironic, or what a coincidence, that Tom Roddy has articulated this article before our game against Newcastle because he knows that everyone is coming on to these clowns, right? When the reality of the situation is we could have been bought by Jim Ratcliffe. These were the guys they chose. They're always going to choose these guys. And they're trying to make out like they're some fucking Marvel hero, that they've come and saved our football club. You ain't no hero. You're the fucking villains that are coming to sabotage. And the villains are the campaign against Chelsea. All right? Let's have it right for what it is. Tom Roddy, you fraud. Yeah? You absolute fugazi. You think you can fool me. You ain't fooling me, my son. Yeah? Absolute joke, bruv. Absolute joke and a disgrace, the timing of it. Anything to try and make these clowns look good. Anything to make them look like they're doing the right thing. And, oh, he's got great ambition. He wants to win. Yeah, does he want to win? Why did you sack our elite gaffer in Thomas Tuchel? Sabotage your winning Champions League, Cup, World Cup, Super Cup team? Why didn't you build on it? Why have you fucking brought us down to the realms of the earth when it was unnecessary to do that? All because you wanted your AI scouting, Data FC, Kindergarten FC model being implemented. That's the truth of the matter. That's the reality of the situation, yeah? And you wanted your yes man model. Well, now you've got it. The results are fucking dire. We're sitting mid the table for the second season back to back, yeah? And you're trying to justify a fucking process. You're trying to justify it, yeah? It's an absolute disgrace, bruv. Yeah? It's an absolute disgrace, yeah? And I've seen that fan cam. It's a fucking embarrassment. You got Chelsea supporters chanting that fucking song instead of going for his neck, bruv. You got little Alex, bruv, running towards fucking Bowley. What did you think about the game, Bowley? Talked about it. No comment. No comments today. Yeah, of course there's no comments because you're fucking in the mud, yeah? Oh, what did you think? Did you enjoy the game? Oh, yeah, of course. Enjoy the game? Is that what we're asking? We're asking about the game, and we're not asking about the absolute state of our football club. And we're not fucking landing it on him. You know what I'm saying? What is all this walking on eggshells around this guy, bruv? Yeah? What's all this chanting for this geezer? It's a fucking wrong un. Yeah? He's killed our club along with Egg Barley, Siri Merchant, Walters, Wise, and Feliciano, bruv. They're all in it together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like TMZ, bruv. TMZ frauds. But what we do the Kanye West with the mask on, bruv. Yeah? Fucking mud them. You know what I'm saying? Disgraceful, bruv. Absolutely disgraceful. Sick of this shit, man. People sucking him off, man. What an embarrassment, bruv. Yeah? I'll tell you what, the Chelsea ain't sucking this geezer off. They won't be fucking doing that. Mate, one day it will happen, yeah? One day it'll happen, bruv. I guarantee it, bruv. Yeah, but that's the reality situation. Everyone smashed the like button. Everyone smashed the like button. Respect to everyone in here. Respect to everyone in here. Open Arsenal. Let me know what the Arsenal score is as well, bruv. Yeah. It's all toxic positivity that's come out after this win. When in reality, it's shambles. It's an absolute shambles. Irrespective. We've won the game to stay 11th. We've been up and down like a roller coaster because this team is inconsistent. This team ain't got the fucking minerals, mate. It's not what the Chelsea's all about. And I don't want to hear excuse of injuries, bruv. Yeah? And they're still buying more kids, 15-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? They're still looking at buying 15-year-olds. Then Pochettino goes, the fans aren't going to love another coach any more than me. It's a new project and people need to understand that. Now, people went for Poch, but I understand what he's saying. He's saying whoever comes in, if it's not me, you're still not going to love them because the project is a fucking joke. And it's the project that dictates the gaffer because the gaffer is the model and the so-called project that these guys want to win with. Yeah. And it's a process and it's a long project and different Chelsea. Yeah. Let's say it for what it really is. He's actually not lying. He's actually not lying. It doesn't matter who you bring in because the reality is you're never going to get an elite gaffer. You're not going to get that elite gaffer that you're going to actually want to prop, that you're going to want to actually like, you know what I'm saying? Chant for him, back him, because you know he's not coming. There's no elite gaffer coming. We're going to get the Herpes or a Dumbo Frank, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And they're even talking about Eddie Howe, bruv. You're going to bring me Eddie Howe? You having me on, bruv? Even Newcastle's got decent, like you look at their players. Gramira's in the midfield, Joe Linton, yeah? I mean, I'm not being funny, but they do a better job than our midfield, all right? They got fucking Isaac, who's better than our strikers that we got, all right? Fucking hell. Like, what we doing? Their goalkeeper, Pope, you know what I'm saying? Petrovic, fair play to him. I like Petrovic. I back him, bruv. I think he's going to be a top goalkeeper, but he's too young. You know what I'm saying? We need a fucking number one goalkeeper for him to learn off, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You can't develop these players at Chelsea with the standards and the pressure from the supporters. They've learned that with Jellyfish Potter. They still didn't learn their lesson. Now they bring us an ex-Posey gaffer who's saying no one's going to love me. No one's going to love him, love any other gaffer more than him anyway. It's just like basically it's a smart quote, but people misunderstood it because they're from Mars, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Pochettino was playing Silva relentlessly every game, bruv. All of a sudden, he's not playing him. We know why. It's an NDA, bruv. It's an NDA. But here we are. I wanna put this up, yeah, just to show everyone, all the toxic positivity merchants trust the process, yeah. And they go, look, we're scoring more goals. Oh, really? We're scoring more goals. That's fantastic. We're scoring more goals, but we're fucking going nowhere with it. Yeah. Listen, do you know what it is? Right. Cole Palmer, 25 GA. Great. What's it amounted to? Nothing. We're mid-table. All right. Well, it's the same context, bruv. You can have all the GA in the world, just like a Harry Spitface Kane. How much GA, golden boots, galore? What did he win? Irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Alan Shearer, apart from Blackburn, what did he win with all the breaking records, having a world record, the record in the Premier League? Nothing. So what are we doing? We're propping just GA now. We're GA merchants. We're looking at the 100-point team. This 100-point team ain't no 100-point team, bruv. Let's have it right, yeah? And all the teams above us are going to get stronger. They're going to get better while we're fucking stagnating because these clowns are happy for us to just simmer along and just stay mid-table, keep cashing in that 150 million, 140 million every season, and try and win a cup to say, look at us, we're relevant, we're being successful. What a load of waffle, bruv. Biggest load of waffle. And people are falling for this nonsense. I honestly, I cannot believe it. Mauricio Pochettino on Chelsea owners and project. Todd came into the dressing room with his son. Begdad was there. All the owners came down. We had a nice chat for a few minutes, and then I left for this press conference. Our relationship is good. I think we need to understand we are in a project that's completely different. Perhaps it confuses some people. We are different. we are a different Chelsea now, and we need to keep believing. Yeah. Biggest mouthpiece for these clowns, NDA merchant, jellyfish, yes man, let's have it right. Yeah. And no, we don't need to fucking understand that. Absolutely not. Why should we understand that? You're having me on. There is nothing to show me a process, bruv. The league table don't lie. There's no fucking progression. There's no development. In fact, we're worse. We are worse, right? So, of course, after a win, you get all that toxic positivity, all this project talk. You get Cole Palmer being tricked by Tim Sherwood in a way like where he agrees, but he can't agree because obviously he's going to mud his teammates when he knows full well he's come from Manchester City playing with elite fucking world-class ballers. And look at him, what he's playing with now, where he's dictating. He's taking the ball. He took the ball off Mudryk in one of the games, last game, whatever it was, to play and get the assist for the goal. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing, bruv. You shouldn't be doing that to your players. You know, Chelsea are looking at a young and talented left backs in the summer window. Yeah, of course they're young. Why? Because they ain't got no money. They're penny pinchers, bruv. So have it right. And I want to make a very serious point here. Cole Palmer getting great numbers, amounts to nothing, but on a personal level, it's great, and it shows that he's got minerals and talent. We know that, all right. But talent's not everything like minerals Mudryk has on his neck, bruv. Yeah, on his throat. So have it right, and we take everyone by the throat. No one's exempt from this. Yeah, but Cole Palmer is like Kai Havertz at Leverkusen. It's exactly a similar situation where you've got a player that's showing talent. He's getting bags of GA. He's showing class glimpses, but he's not really in a top team. He's just there to develop a little bit until the big clubs goes and buys him. Now, back in the day when we had Roman, we'd go and buy that Kai Havertz. That's what we'd do. We'd go and buy him. We'd go and buy that young player, that Eden Hazard, yeah, who's come from Lille, even winning the title there, yeah. Well, that's going to be the same with Cole Palmer, except now the roles are reversed, tables are turned, and Cole Palmer's at Chelsea are a mediocre team. And in a couple years, 3 years, they will cash in, double up their money, and that's it. Job done. Next one. Next Brazilian we got. Next other talent we got. And that's the whole project. That's the model. It's a money-making model. People don't understand that, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And that won't happen. That will happen to a lot of players as well. Gusto, another one, 30 million. He'll double his, triple his value if he keeps continuing this trajectory because he looks fantastic little player. All right. And that's it, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what we've become. We've become a feeder. We're a farming club. So where's all this toxic positivity coming from after that result yesterday, which wasn't a great performance at all? It's always individual brilliance because we don't play as a team. We don't have backbone. We don't have a core. We don't have leaders. We don't have experience. We don't have the right model. We don't have the right directors. Everything's mid at our football club. There's no pressure. There's no standards. And it's exactly what it is, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah. So I want to play this. So let's get it up. Because it's facts, bruv. Off Twitter. Let's go.
So when I left, and I said it quite a lot when I was there, and people sort of threw it back at me a bit. I was like, standards are not been good enough here. You have to have a level of standards to be a top club. Forget about the tactics of the layer on top. Things below have to be right to perform. And I didn't see it there. Now, I think in the summer, to be fair, players moved on, probably some rightfully so for them and for the club. And new players came in. So I think that probably would have sort of freshened up the feel and pre-season for the new manager. Respect to Maurizio because he's known as a good manager, rightly so, deserves respect. But in my opinion, it was going to be a challenge again to keep moving forward quickly, like people will expect, and that's proven the case. So I think you'll be very careful to point fingers at the manager himself or point fingers at maybe a young player that's trying to find form in a team that hasn't really got experience spine there that they can rely and look up to certain players. The strategy has been to bring in young players. So you've got young kids coming over at 21 from another country, trying to fit into a team. Now, I'm not saying in my day, but in my day, when you bring in those younger players, they sit themselves on the bench, or
they don't even get a sniff, Frank. Let's be real, bruv. You know, none of these players get a sniff. None of these players get into any teams of the last, what, pre-Roman and any of the Roman teams. These players don't get into, apart from Thiago Silva, Reece James, obviously, because he was in one of them, Chilwell was, but all these new signings, none of them. Cole Palmer wouldn't be starting for Chelsea every single week. Enzo and Caicedo wouldn't be getting in this team. They'd be sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, over the last 20 or 25 years, no chance. So that tells you everything you need to know. Frank Lampard knows that. Frank Lampard knows he's probably not getting that job with them. He doesn't want to work with these clowns. He's realised, you know what I'm saying? Because we know what happened last season, bruv. But fuck me, bruv. He's not wrong, is he? He's not wrong.
they train alongside, and watch how competitive training is, and watch a Drogba and how he trains, and watch a John Terry and how he leads the club. And they
example, leadership, all the things we speak about. There's none of that, and they're still going to go out and buy more kids. When are people going to wake up? Don't let this wing mask it. Don't forget about the raising of season tickets. Don't forget about no new stadium rebuild, and they're going to try and generate more money. Don't forget about they're happy to just sit mid-table and win an FA Cup. That's the standards now. Wake up. Wakey, wakey.
learn, and then they get into the team, or they don't, and they don't come through at Chelsea. So to ask a lot of players to do that at the same time and develop, I think is not an easy thing. So I think be very careful I think the strategy, of course, will be questioned, and I think there probably have been things done that you kind of look now and kind of go, could it have been different? Yes, but it's getting it right now and changing it. It'll be a process. So when I left,
and also there is a clip where he mentions stop pointing the finger at the manager. Stop pointing the finger at the manager. It's where you got to look at the structure. And that's exactly what is happening. Jellyfish Potter won't speak for another, 8 years? Yeah. Arsenal won, did they? Yeah. Kai Havertz going through to what is it, quarterfinals now? For fuck's sake. You know, how are you selling Champions League winning players? Someone fucking explain to me. How are you selling all our Champions League winning players? What a fucking joke. Big up Blues enthusiast. Do you think Gusto has the minerals? I do think he's got some minerals. I'm not going to get ahead of myself because for me to say someone's got like serious minerals, they've also got to be consistent with it. And I've got to see it. You know what I'm saying? But he does look good. He's got a lot of pace. He's starting to get a bit of confidence, and I think he could be. The problem we got is a lot of these players are showing good signs, and they'll be good players in 4 years' time. But in those 4 years' time, we're not going to see the pinnacles of these players. They're going to get sold, bruv. So it's irrelevant. Nobody's talking about Enzo's terrible performance. Well, I am. I mean, it was shocking. He was at fault for the first of the Isaac goal because he gave the ball away, made a stupid pass, tried to cut out their whole team. But he should have played it simple and just cleared it out, booted it out, bruv. Overall performance was shocking, but he's not been good at all season. So I don't know what all this hype about him is. The reality is, I think he wants out. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I think he's overrated. I think he's overrated by this fan base because they've got something to cling on to. They fed agendas on players that actually delivered at our football club that are fucking clear of these guys. But Enzo, I do like him. Don't get me wrong. I think he's got talent. They've all got fucking some sort of talent. But like, what are we doing here? That's not enough to build a team and a team to compete at the highest level and fucking win, because we know these owners that aren't interested in winning. They don't want to win. Let's have it right. Did you see Palmer's interview after the game? Yes, I did. I'm not sure if I can play it because of all this copyright shit. But let me just. Yeah, Sherwood landed it there. Sherwood landed it there. He's fucking absolutely spot on, bruv. He's absolutely spot on, bruv. You know, he knew, yeah. Cole Palmer knew exactly what he was saying. His body language says it all, bruv. His body language says it all, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Sherwood was right. Listen, what pundit has ever come out and said that? Name me a pundit that's come out and says, you know, you need something around you. It's like he's talking to him in a private room or something. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing it on Sky Sports, mate. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Mount or Palmer all day long. Mount's clear, bruv. What we doing here, bruv? Fuck me. You know, I'm sorry, man. Cole Palmer's a lovely little player, and he's gonna be great, but he'll be sold in about 2 years. All right, and they'll cash in on him, big money. Yeah, they'll sell him for 110 million. Let's have it right. You know, that's the going rate. You know what I'm saying? Big up to all the Mills FC Ultras, bruv. Big up to all the Mills FC Ultras, bruv. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I have seen that. I have seen the interview with Tim Sherwood just now. I watched it. I didn't want to put it up because they'll do me, bruv. But yeah, listen, he's not wrong, is he? You know, he's not got quality around him. He hasn't got experience around him. So obviously how's he going to do? He's basically developing on his own with his own what's the word, initiative. He's just going like, what's Pochettino really teaching him? What tactics have we really got? We're so one fucking dimensional, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We're so one dimensional, bruv. Yeah. Listen, all you goons, I know about Havertz, bruv. What do you mean, bruv? Porto ain't as strong as everyone thinks. I mean, look, I know because Chelsea mudded them twice. Yeah. We got Johan Minerals Mount, who scored the Johan Cruyff lovely turn and smashes it in, and you got Chilwell scoring, bruv. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been there, done it, bruv. Won the whole fucking thing twice. So, yeah, if you didn't beat Porto, you'd be in the mud. You'd be in the mud. Yeah? You'd be in the absolute mud. The reality is, I'd love to see Mount, Havertz, Cole Palmer playing together. That would have been quality. And maybe Cole can have some fucking experience around him of actual leadership and quality, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Kai Havertz landing it. I didn't watch the game, to be fair. But you're saying he worked hard. I know he works hard, bruv. I know he works hard, bruv. And like I say, he's a difference, bruv. He's a difference in your team. And in Champions League, he's been there and done it, funny enough, because he fucking won it with us and won it for us in the final. So, you know, that experience is priceless. That's when you pay the dollar, mate. You pay that money, you pay them wages to bring in players with experience, pedigree, you know, been there, done it, worn the t-shirt, got the medals, lifted the trophy, bruv. Yeah. We've stripped that out of our entire fucking club from top to bottom. And I'm not even just talking about players, gaffers, backroom staff, medical team. Even the fucking tea lady's a winner, bruv, and she's been binned. Yeah. All right. Directors, mid, never won anything. So where's this winning mentality coming from? And you're exiling Thiago Silva. He's got leadership, winning mentality. You're not even fucking playing in, bruv. Listen, you goons, you ain't win the Champions League. Let's have it right. We see things they'll never see all day long, bruv. All day long. Yeah. Trossard looks like a slimmer version of Uncle Fester, bruv. All right. And he finessed the finish, bruv. Let's have it right. But that's all I see when I see him, bruv. You know. You're saying Kai Havertz with minerals. scoring a penalty. Well, I know because he scored the fucking winning Club World Cup penalty that people mudded him on. Yeah? All right? And he should be at our football club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Pressure on that penalty. Fucking melts. These clowns, brother. Honestly, I just get pissed off more and more. Big up Nikhil. He says, "Did you see what Todd said on Chelsea Fan TV?" Yeah, I saw it. No comment. It's like, oh, did you enjoy the game? Oh, of course. Yeah, fuck off with no comment. What's that to say? That you've completely destroyed our football club. You've destroyed our football club. Yeah, and you're taking a step back. So what are you at the fucking game for if you're taking a step back, you melt? Yeah, meatloaf. Yeah, all you're there for is I would do anything for pound notes. That's all you're there for, mate. Yeah. Oh, it's the AI. What kids? More kids, man. We're going 15-year-olds now. We're looking at 15-year-olds. Big up the Save Chelsea Football Club. He says, Johnny, would you sleep with Astrid Wet if it meant that Jose and Roman would come back to land the minerals? Bruv, I wouldn't be able to get it up even if you gave me 19 Viagra's, bruv, right? So it's not even possible for me to do that, bruv. Is there someone else you can throw in there? Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not happening. Not happening. And can you sing? And I would do anything for pound notes. And I would do anything for pound notes. I would do anything for pound notes. Well, you ain't getting them. Let's have it right, Clown Lake out. Big up to Jack Webb. He says Lego Head getting fired up. Let's fucking go, Merchant. The Middles FC Ultra should raid Siri Merchant and Meatloaf's house up the Chels, up the Middles FC. Not wrong, fella. Not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Lego Head fist punching. This is Lego Head fist punching. Yeah? Clock like that. Tommy T like this. Tommy T at Lil, bruv. Let's go. Yeah? Melts. Fucking wrongins, bruv. Listen, respect to everyone, bruv. Smash the like button. Has everyone seen this one? I've got to show you this. Oof, mate. I don't know where. Like everyone's seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Everyone's seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, isn't they? Yeah. The scene where they go to the old man and they serve up the lady, yeah, with a bucket. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? It's a shambles, bruv. Absolute shambles. So yeah. Fucking hell. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. Yeah. What a disgrace. Every single one of you smash to piece the like button. Every single one of you smash to pieces the like button. Pochettino says the players have his permission to tell the owners if they want him replaced. He says you need to ask the players. If the players believe that with another coach they can do better, I'm the first who says, look, hey, or maybe they can talk with the owner or sporting director. In other words, he's got no fucking say whatsoever on any players he can buy, anything he can do. He's just a yes man, NDA'd up to his eyeballs, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's a disgrace. Arsenal Football Club in the quarters after 14 years. Do you know how long it's taken them to get in the Champions League? 14 years. And look at what these fucking clowns have done to our football club. Killed us. Yeah? You think we're getting Champions League football? All you toxic positive merchants, yeah? You think we're getting Champions League football in the next year or two? Did you not remember what these clowns said? They said we need another 2 transfer windows before we can get Champions League football. And that's just to get it, let alone playing it. So you're talking about their 5th to 6th season. of being in charge of our football club to get Champions League football. They're deluded, bruv. They're a long way from that Supergram and Starbucks, mate. Arsenal took 14 fucking years, bruv. Yeah? They took longer than that. 8 years they've been in the Champions League. They never won it. They're not elite. They're not elite like CHELS. We're the biggest club in London when London is blue. Let's have it right. But it's a disgrace, bruv. It's an absolute disgrace. Yeah? Listen, what we should do, I've always told you, they're AI merchants, yeah? So all they need to do is very simple, guys. Go and get your Apple Mac, plant that in the dugout, and use your AI artificial intelligence gaffer, which is Siri Merchant, for Gaziano and Meatloaf Bowley to sit there and fucking control it on the laptop and play Football Manager while the game's going on, just like they had those Argyle merchants in the dugout, bruv, reading off a script. Yeah, don't forget all your brown envelopes flying about. You know, we might as well do that, bruv. It's a joke. Big up Real Rising. He says, "Would you take Sorry back?" He's not. He's not. What's he done? What's Sorry done, bruv? If anything, that will just fucking continue to divide the fan base. Yeah, it will divide the fan base. We need to unite the fan base, not divide it further, bruv. Yeah. And to be honest with you, what's he going to do with this team? What's he done at Lazio? He's just left Lazio, bruv. He's resigned or whatever. Yeah. Mate, they're looking at Eddie Howe, Dumbo Frank, and De Herpes, bruv. And you're talking about Sorry. They wouldn't even go near Sorry. Sorry wouldn't go near this project. Wouldn't touch this project with barge pole, bruv. You know, the standards are in the bin, they're in the mud. All the standards are in the mud, bruv. Yeah? So have it right. They're in the mud, in the bin. Big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Either way, we're drinking Arsenal's tears because they never won the Champions League. They ain't going to win it this year. And that's it. Facts. You know what I'm saying? You can't convince me any other way. So, Arsenal. Shh. We've got to whisper. Let's enjoy it, bro. Biggest club in London sitting right here. Most elite club. 2 stars. European pedigree. So, did the AI tell Chelsea to sell Kai and Jorginho for us to Arsenal? No. No. The AI buys. The AI recruits directors, players, medical team. It's all data FC. It's the fucking matrix in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? In real life. Yeah. I think when they walk into Chelsea, you go to Cobham, you've literally got just digits fucking everywhere, just like literally falling like that, and they're just scanning like that. Everyone around. The data says, the data says, the data says, data says, fucking jog on, mate. Yeah, data says jog on. Yeah. It is what it is, bruv. Big up to everyone in here. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Every single one of you. I'm just pissed off Arsenal through now. It's pissed me off. Fucking pissed me off. Fucking joke, bruv. You know what? They couldn't even get in Champions League when we had Tommy T. No one could fucking get in. No one could get in. Man United couldn't even get it. You know what I'm saying? They got it one season, then they just fell apart. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just poor, bruv. Tuchel ain't coming back. There is no way Thomas Tuchel will come back to this shit show. Absolutely no chance, bruv. Yeah. And it's true. Big up to you, Melface. Computer says no. Yeah. Computer says no. Oh, can we keep Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Kovacic, Kante? Can we keep the experience? Can we keep Thomas Tuchel? Computer says no. Sorry. Computer says no. Yeah. They're probably listening to I would do anything for pound notes on repeat, bruv. Drilling it in. That's the mentality to make sure. They're probably what's his name? DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? Pumping everyone up to get the brown envelopes out, get the PR out, make sure everyone knows we're here. We've got to make our money. Go and get me the money. Yeah. We're not going anywhere. Yeah. They're all on their fucking computers like that. 24/7. Yeah. Con artists, bruv. You know what happens to them? They get shut down, mate. Yeah, I ain't fucking leaving. We ain't fucking leaving. We ain't leaving, bruv. The Chelsea ain't leaving. That's who's not leaving, bruv. These lot will leave. They'll have to leave, bruv. Yeah. Bruv. Slosh pot wet, bruv. Like I say, Nico Jackson done a lovely Michael Jackson kickflip, bruv, to score, yeah. So now he's probably scoring right now as we speak, bruv. He's probably nutting it right now. You know, bucket. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But probably there's a whole train being run, bruv, from the whole squad. You know what I'm saying? That's the treat. Meatloaf Bowley, Siri Merchant, Wise is probably getting in on the action. He's probably sitting in the corner, you know, while the action's going off. You know what I'm saying? He's probably sitting in the corner, popping them pills, mate. But it is what it is. Yeah, what a shambles. What a shambles. Big up to Safe Chelsea. Astrid and Rory OnlyFans content coming soon with Ted Lasso Bowley and Siri Merchant watching. They're probably going to release it and promote it, not just watch it. They'll release and promote. They'll probably want to get a percentage in on the act, bruv. Yeah. Dennis Hopper. Oh, yes, Cuck Lake. Oh, that's quality. Cuck Lake. Oh, respect to everyone, man. Respect to everyone landing it, bruv. Honestly, respect to everyone. Listen, I wouldn't put it past them, man. We'd have OnlyFans on the training kit or something. Yeah. Keep them motivated. Yeah. Because funny enough, the badge don't motivate them enough. Yeah, Adam Sandler was at the game. He's probably promoting a movie, lads. He's probably promoting another movie that the Golden Globes are in on, because we know old Meatloaf Bowley loves a bit of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It's basically Happy Gilmore gone wrong. You know, Happy Gilmore actually succeeds. You know, he banks them pound notes, saves his grandma, and then the house and all that jazz. You got Shooter McGavin, yeah, and all that jazz, trying to take the shit down. But the reality is, this is Happy Gilmore gone wrong, mate. Yeah, because there's no success. He's a hockey player playing golf. Well, these lot are rookies from baseball and Moneyball trying to play Premier League football at Chelsea Football Club, and it ain't going down, bruv. Ain't going down. Yeah. He's unhappy Gilmore, bruv. Unhappy Gilmore. Up the chills. So it is what it is, guys. Listen, I'll let you know tonight. Tomorrow I've been asked to go on a channel tomorrow. An Arsenal supporter. He's desperate to have me on. Well, not desperate, but he wants he wants me to go on. So I'm going to go on tomorrow, probably around 8 or something like that. It'll be tweeted out. But keep your eyes peeled for that on Land and Minerals there. Nah, not Troops, bruv. Troops got to, bruv. Troops got to, mate. Come on, let's have it right. Wakey. Big up Rebel. He says Billy Gilmore is better than Enzo and Casado. Well, combined, bruv. Combined. Yeah, combined. Yeah, combined, bruv. Oh, who's my man of the match? There was a lot of people said Cole Palmer, obviously for obvious reasons, but for me, Cole Palmer, he drifted in and out of games, bruv. In and out of the game, he wasn't in certain moments of the game, but he had impact, bruv. He had impact. I mean, you kind of like sometimes you give it to the player that won you the game in Minerals Mudryk, which with the goal, the style of goal he scored. Gusto was tops, Gallagher as well, but I'm going to give it to Mudryk for me, because without that moment of brilliance, we're not winning that game, and that's what it's about how you win the game, you know. But Cole Palmer was top class. He was top class. But again, against mediocrity, this is the problem. Mediocrity, bruv. Big up to everyone in here. Respect to everyone. And I want you all to smash the piece of the like button. Big up to everyone that watches this after. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you put all your comments down below. And I'll be going live. I'll be on the show tomorrow with a nice fella. And that'll be good. And then obviously I'm going to do a show with the usual coming up. Maybe the day after, probably not Thursday, it'll be Friday. I think Friday I'll be looking to do it. So big up to everyone in here. Appreciate everyone supporting the channel. As always, put all your comments down below. Don't fall for the paving over the cracks. Yeah. Still the same. Nothing changes. And the narrative don't change. Anyone propping this nonsense, they'll be crying again and screaming again and throwing the toys out of the pram again. You know what I'm saying? But what they don't realise is they'll be throwing chuckies out the pram, and these chuckies will come and bite them in the arse. Yeah. So respect to everyone. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Fuck off all the goons. Yeah. So have it right. We see things they'll never see. As always, up the CHELS, up Mills FC. Let's go.